Is this you here? You in this situation while your friend and their girlfriend, just hanging out there, or maybe she is your ex-girlfriend now with your friend. Oh, what a horrible situation to be in, isn't it? It really is. This is basically now has turned into a third-party sort of situation that you find yourself in. Third-party situation. It's a very sad thing. You feel alone, you feel isolated, you feel as though you're just in a really, really depressing, sad mood as a result. But there are ways of getting out of this situation that you have to put your foot down and stand your ground. That's ultimately the number one source here. Why do you tolerate it? Why do you tolerate being the third person in some sort of twisted relationship like this? Ask yourself that question. Why do you tolerate it? Just think about it for a moment. Why would this person tolerate it? Perhaps he had been through some sort of traumatic experiences from the past, and he feels as though this is what he deserves. This is all that he's good for. He's meant to be hurt by other people, especially people who were once close to him. Maybe again a twisted relationship of her being perhaps his ex, and this is his friend, and twisted stuff. But maybe he feels as though I deserve this. This is all that I am worth. It's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible. Because he is not able to see past this. He's not able to see past the traumatic experiences he had in the past, the situations that have brought him down and made him have lower confidence, and have basically put him into a situation where he feels as though he's not deserving of love and happiness and success, but instead something negative. He deserves something bad to happen to him, something negative to happen to him. That's all that he feels as though he is worth. So why does he tolerate it? Because he feels as though there's nothing better for him. But the truth is, you deserve better. If you're in this situation, you find yourself in this problematic third-party situation that's bringing you down, making you feel bad, stressing you out each and every day, then you deserve better. You may not realize it. You may not think about it. You may not start to go through your mind like, this is what I deserve. But no, you do deserve much better than some sort of twisted idea like that. You deserve something so better. You need to stop associating with people who are putting you into this situation. Stop associating with people who don't have your best interest to heart. If they're not here for your own growth and personal development, then they are not worth your time in your life. But it can be very hard to cut ties with people who you thought were friends, because deep down you feel some level of pain and hurt by these people. They have done you wrong. They have hurt you on a very deep level. And it's very hard for you to finally be able to put your foot down and say, I will not tolerate this anymore. Because you feel as though you are obligated at that point, because they are your friend. And you don't want to be hurt by them. You're in a form of denial at that point. It's like, how could my friend do this to me? Someone I thought I trusted. How could they possibly put me into this situation that made me feel worthless, made me feel not valued in any capacity? I guess this is just how it is. I would just accept how it is and suffer in silence, not saying anything. Because if you look here, he's not saying anything. He's not speaking up. You know? How uncomfortable it makes him feel there. Because in our mind, we get trapped in this idea like this is how good it's going to get. There's not going to be anything better than this. But that's a pessimistic type of attitude to have. That's a very negative perspective to have on life. Because something better will come along. By you being in this negative state of mind, this negative mindset, that this is what you deserve and there's nothing better, then you're limiting what your possibilities are. You're limiting your reach of other people, communicating with other people, meeting other people, interacting. And as a result, you don't meet the people who are really going to help you, who are going to put your ideas and thoughts first. People who truly respect you and value you. That is the people you should be searching for. You shouldn't have people in your life like this who are going to make you feel bad. You don't want that. You want people who really value you and listen to your perspectives and make you feel good about yourself and help your own growth and personal development. If you don't have people like that in your life and you have all these negative people, it could be that these negative people are preventing you from meeting the positive people. So if all these negative people are in your life, the moment you begin to remove them from your life, someone better will replace them. It may happen very shortly after you discontinue the other person, or it could take some time for you to truly heal from the situation that you found yourself in and be in a much more positive place. But it's all about you beginning to do what is best for you, respecting yourself. Respecting the person that you are and standing your ground and saying, I will not tolerate this, and putting an end to these toxic relationships, friendships. You know, even if you have a spouse who's very, very negative and always bring you down and nothing you can do can work the situation out. All these things you would need to leave behind and move on from if you want to find the right people who are really going to help you on your journey ahead. So always put yourself first in these sort of situations where other people are bringing you down. Do what is best for your own interest to help yourself, because you don't want to be like this person stuck in this sort of situation. You want to be a happy person who's attracting the right people who value you. But that's all up to you making that decision and doing the things that will help your own growth.